Welcome back to Auto Reviews, where we bring you the most exciting and exclusive stories from the world of automobiles. If you love fast cars, bold concepts, and the thrill of innovation, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into something that sounds almost too wild to be true, the 2026 Ferrari 812 Superfast Concept, but with a twist. This time, it's a sedan. Yes, you heard that right. Ferrari, the iconic Italian marque known for its uncompromising two-door performance machines, is shaking things up with a four-door concept version of the legendary 812 Superfast. This move signals a bold step into a new era for Ferrari, one where performance and practicality aren't mutually exclusive. Let's talk design. At first glance, the 2026 Ferrari 812 Superfast sedan concept is unmistakably a Ferrari. It carries that classic low-slung, aerodynamic form, but now elongated and refined to accommodate two extra doors. The flowing lines, aggressive front fascia, and signature LED light blades make it instantly recognizable, yet fresh. The front grille has been reshaped to be wider and more imposing, with active aero elements that adjust dynamically based on speed and airflow. The hood still boasts that subtle bulge we know from the standard 812, hinting at the beast beneath, but the extended wheelbase and roofline create a silhouette that feels like a fusion of supercar and grand touring luxury. Open those futuristic butterfly-style doors, and you're greeted with a cabin that balances Ferrari's motorsport DNA with executive-level comfort. There's carbon fiber everywhere, but also Alcantara and Italian leather that wraps the seats, dashboard, and even the door panels. The rear seats aren't just an afterthought. They're sculpted bucket-style units that offer nearly the same support and comfort as the front, which is a rare feat in the world of performance sedans. A 15.6-inch curved infotainment display floats at the center of the dash, with a dedicated passenger screen on the right side, allowing co-pilots to view performance stats, navigation, or entertainment options. Ferrari's advanced haptic controls are embedded into the steering wheel, giving drivers access to drive modes, suspension settings, and navigation input without ever taking their hands off the wheel. Now let's get to the heart of the beast, the engine. The 2026 Ferrari 812 Superfast sedan isn't just a styling exercise. It's engineered to perform. Ferrari has taken their renowned 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 and given it a complete rework for this concept. The new iteration pushes out a staggering 860 horsepower at 9,300 RPM, with 710 Nm of torque peaking at 7,200 RPM. It's still a high-revving monster, but now paired with Ferrari's latest hybrid KERS kinetic energy recovery system borrowed from their Formula One program. This hybrid assist system adds an extra 150 horsepower on demand, effectively taking the total system output up to 1,010 horsepower. Yes, over 1,000 horses, delivered to all four wheels through Ferrari's 8-speed dual-clutch transmission and an advanced torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. This setup allows the car to sprint from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds, despite being heavier than its coupe counterpart. Top speed, 225 miles per hour, which puts it firmly in hypercar territory. One of the most impressive aspects of this concept is how Ferrari has managed to balance performance with usability. The ride height is slightly raised compared to the standard 812, allowing better clearance for urban driving, but it still retains adaptive suspension that lowers the car at speed for optimal aerodynamics. There's rear-wheel steering for better agility in tight corners and improved stability at high speeds. Driving modes include Strada, Sport, Casa, and for the first time in a Ferrari sedan, E-mode. In E-mode, the car can operate purely on electric power for up to 30 miles, ideal for short city commutes or navigating emission-restricted zones. The battery pack, positioned low in the chassis, ensures a near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution, and thanks to regenerative braking, it recharges seamlessly while you drive. On the inside, the tech story continues with Ferrari's newest AI co-pilot system called Scuderia Mind. This system constantly monitors road conditions, weather, driving habits, and even your mood, through heart rate sensors built into the steering wheel, and can suggest optimal drive modes, recommend rest breaks, or adjust cabin climate and lighting for peak comfort. Let's take a moment to talk about sound. The naturally aspirated V12 still delivers a spine-tingling soundtrack, but now you have a new layer, an electric whir from the hybrid system that kicks in under hard acceleration. Ferrari has worked hard to preserve the emotional sound signature of the car, even synthesizing the electric tones to blend harmoniously with the V12's roar. The result is an orchestra of combustion and current that makes every drive feel like a cinematic experience. Now we know what you're thinking. How much does a Ferrari like this cost? Well, this is still a concept, but Ferrari insiders hint at a potential limited run production in late 2026 or early 2027. If that happens, pricing is expected to start at around $525,000, with customization options pushing that number well beyond $600,000. That's a steep price, yes, but it reflects the technology, performance, and exclusivity on offer. Ferrari's idea here isn't just to make a fast sedan. It's to redefine what a four-door performance car can be. This isn't a diluted version of a sports car, it's a new breed. Think of it as a response to models like the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid, the Mercedes-AMG GT63 SE Performance, and even the upcoming electric super sedans from Lucid and Tesla. But where those go full EV, Ferrari is sticking to its roots, at least partially, by preserving the V12. Ferrari purists may find the concept of a four-door V12 hybrid a bit sacrilegious. But if we're honest, the world is changing, and this concept shows that Ferrari can adapt without compromising what makes their cars special. It's a bold experiment that blends tradition and innovation, and honestly, it might just be one of the most exciting ideas to come out of Maranello in years. Whether or not the 2026 Ferrari 812 Superfast sedan concept makes it to production, one thing is clear: Ferrari is exploring new roads, and they're doing it on their own terms. This isn't just about adding more doors, it's about opening more doors for what performance can look and feel like in the modern age. Before we wrap up, let's take a second to appreciate the audacity here. Ferrari has spent decades crafting an identity built on two-door coupes and convertibles. To pivot, even experimentally, into the sedan space shows an openness to evolve. And if they can bring this concept to life without losing the soul of the 812, then maybe, just maybe, this could be the future of super sedans. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2026 Ferrari 812 Superfast sedan concept. Let us know in the comments, do you think Ferrari should build this car? Would you choose this over a Lamborghini Urus Performante or an Aston Martin Rapide E? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update from Auto Reviews. We've got plenty more exciting cars, concepts, and reviews coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engines roaring.